My dear students, just now we have understood about genders briefly. Now let's have a look at some other small lessons. They are punctuation marks and how we should use capital letters and where we should use capital letters. My dear students, Namaskara. We should have some knowledge about punctuation marks also. Let's have a look at them in detail in this class. Punctuation marks. These are the symbols used to aid the clarity and comprehension of written language. For example, if I gave you a piece of paper with 2 paragraphs and you start reading there, imagine you don't have any punctuation marks in that. No full stop, no comma, no exclamation mark, no question mark, no quotation mark. Do you understand that paragraph properly? You may understand, but you don't get the clarity what that paragraph suggested completely to you. So these punctuation marks help us to grasp the written piece of written material clearly and comprehend the meaning of that paragraph. Let's look at these punctuation marks in detail. First one is full stop. End up a sentence to follow an abbreviation. Full stop is very near and dear to us. In every piece of paragraph we find this full stop. It is mostly used, if I am not wrong. At the end of a sentence we use it. He went to market, full stop. He wanted to purchase some bananas, full stop. He purchased 2 dozens of bananas, full stop. And at the same way it is used in the abbreviations also. For example, Mr. Ramesh, Dr. Krishna. Then we come across our second one punctuation mark, that is comma. Comma is used to separate different ideas in a sentence. Here it is a small pause in a sentence and it separates the ideas. For example, Shashi was getting ready to go to school. She put in her bag books, pens, lunchbox, etc. After the books we use comma, after the pens we use comma. Then like this type it is used to separate the ideas. Then we come across our third punctuation mark, that is question mark. Question mark is very easy one. This one we use at the end of a question. What is your name? Had your dinner? Had your breakfast? Like that. Fourth one is exclamation mark, indicating very strong feelings such as anger, happiness, excitement, etc. Oh, what a beautiful garden. Here after oh we use exclamation mark. What a beautiful garden, we use exclamation mark. It shows strong feelings. It may be anger, it may be happiness, it may be surprise. So we use exclamation mark to express these feelings. Then comes quotation mark for quotes or for titles of articles, books, chapters, etc. Here this one we use to put the exact words of other people. For example, Rama said, I am a doctor. Here I am a doctor sentence is there na, that sentence is kept into inverted commas or quotation marks. Then comes apostrophe. Apostrophe is used contractions and possessions. I can't give you 10 rupees. Here can't is there na, in this word apostrophe is used. She isn't a good girl. Here in isn't we use apostrophe. This is Ramesh's pen. Here in Ramesh's we use apostrophe. This is Krishna's hospital. Here Krishna's we use apostrophe. Then comes hyphen. Hyphen is used to create compound words. Back to back, if we say, here after back and after to we use this hyphen. Then comes a colon to introduce an example, a list, an explanation, a quotation, or to emphasize a point. If we want to give some extra information, we put colon, and if we want to introduce an example, we put colon, and if we want to introduce a list, we put colon. Then comes semicolon, larger pause than a comma but shorter than a full stop. Our semicolon stands between comma and full stop. It is neither comma nor full stop but does the work of both. See here, he is a doctor, he is a professor also. Here after he is a doctor, we use this semicolon. It is longer than pause but shorter than full point. Then comes a parenthesis. It is used to give additional information. We say something about someone and then we want to give some extra information regarding that. That extra information we put in this parenthesis. For example, he has fat salary. Here how much salary, that we put in parenthesis, 2 lakhs. Then comes brackets to present quotes, etc. Brackets are used to put some quotes into that brackets, and these brackets are used mostly by our maths teachers, and this also used in dictionaries. If you open some dictionaries, there you find a lot of examples of brackets. Then comes ellipsis. Ellipsis means omission of words in a quote. Here, if we don't want to tell whole story, we put 3 ellipses, means it continued like that. Once upon a time, there was a queen, ... She lived very happily. Then in between whatever is there, once upon a time there was a queen, then she lived very happily, that need to be, that we consider as omission. That might be a big story, that might be a one sentence, whatever it may be. So it suggests omission. For example, we can say that ... continued. Then comes a slash. To write a fraction, a measurement, or to suggest alternatives. We use this to suggest date also. 2/2021, like that. Then comes n dash, slightly wider than hyphen, used with time, range of numbers, etc. Where we usually use this to suggest year. For example, 1920-1925. Then series, number series also we suggest using this. 1n-50, 2020 n-2025. It suggests a range, it suggests a series. Then comes m dash. This is the last one. M dash can be used instead of comma, parenthesis, or colon. My dear students, this is what the list of punctuation marks. As the students of English grammar, the knowledge of these punctuation marks is very important to write our language meaningfully, so that the reader can get the complete meaning of what we are writing there. Namaskara.